Hi everyone, Magic Flying Potato here. Hope you're doing well. So I am doing something very different on my survival channel, which this is a survival style game. It's a survival battle royale that is just been released for early access May 1st, so it hasn't been out very long. And it is a player versus environment game. It's a battle royale, but it takes into account that not only are you fighting against players, you're fighting against non-player characters, and you're fighting against the environment, the cold. They have frozen storms that come in, and you got to try to seek shelter, stay warm. Even when you're outside, not in a storm, you got to still try to watch all your energy levels and your cold level. Once you go inside, you start warming up, or you can build fires and stuff like that. You need to eat food for energy levels. If your energy starts getting too low, it won't replenish until you eat something. So again, it's a very complex game. I'm very new at it. I played one actual game, and I was very confused, but at least the guy I was following knew what he was doing. It's up to 60 players with three-man teams of up to 20 three-man teams, or less, depending on how many people are out there in queue. I think that describes the basics of the game. We'll go ahead and look at the explorers. Currently, again, still early access, so you start off with these three characters at the very beginning. You got a sniper. You got a kind of like a short range person that has a shield, a group shield effect. This is your healer with a all around assault rifle, and then you got a kind of like a stealth melee person. She stays stealth as long as she's doing melee. As soon as she starts using her ranged weapons, she will appear on the map and everything like that. Another melee with overshield has heavy shields for melee. Girl that does EMP blast, which temporarily disables abilities of other teams and disables vehicles. And then you got this guy who is pretty much like the Flash, and he's like a quick short range type player character. You go out, gather resources, and if you're able to bring the resources back up on this dropship, I'm going to go do the tutorial, make more sense in a bit. You get to keep those materials, and those materials will be used to help research better weapons and different things like that. So you got like your signature weapons. Each character has a signature weapon, as you can see right here. Wild card weapons are weapons that are secondary weapons that you could build. They could be any of these that your character can carry with them. Throwables, like I can right now throw a grenade. I can make a grenade and be able to take that with me. Again, very low level, so I haven't got much of my research unlocked. As you can see up here, you can unlock talents. All characters start off with this base talent, and then as they move up, you can see if I click on different characters over on the left side, those are their abilities. As you start progressing in the game, you can start researching and upgrading these abilities as well. And then you got cosmetics that will later unlock as you increase in the game. Go over to the shop. Make sure if you do get the game early access, you get 200 of these chips for free. And then you get, like, here's some skin that you can buy. This is your little drone thing that's over your shoulder that helps you out, that you could skin and boosters and stuff like that. Here's your explorers, other explorers that you could buy once you get enough stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the tutorial mission. It just give you a very basic intro of what the game is like. I'll be playing by myself, but again, it's a help guide, so you'll hear her talking in the background for what to do. So let me go ahead and jump into this.
Oh dear, that is well outside the landing zone.
Alright, so this is the first mission. This is basically the tutorial. I had to turn off my webcam because things weren't running right through OBS Studios in this, so I'm recording it a different way. So pretty much when you do the tutorial, you're probably going to have to do it a couple of times for it to sink in and make kind of sense of what you need to do. I know when I first did it,
Search for a weapon.
I missed all kinds of things going through this tutorial. So, yeah, definitely go through it a few times and you start understanding a bit more of how the game operates and plays. Again, this is just enough to get you very confused when it comes to when you jump into the multiplayer game, because it doesn't tell you a lot of things about what to look for on the map. Ooh, I just clicked the spot. Different locations, different icons and things like that. So it's definitely one of these games you got to get into play in order to start understanding it. Is that the gun down there? I'll take that. But over here on the tutorial, over on the right side of the screen, you do see what you need to do, and it does highlight the icons for you. And again, this is one of those looter shooter type games. So you do have an item wheel, which is right here. So the items that you have in here, whatever you click on. So like if I just highlight this, it will go to my quick launch bar, which is down at the bottom right. So my first aid pack is on F. So all I do is either have to use the wheel and then click on this with the mouse button, or just hit my F key. And I'll go ahead and heal myself. So what I'm going to do is swap over this bow. Oop. And I'm going to switch it out with my pistol. Because this bow, they say, in the game when you use the bow, it doesn't ping you on the radar. When you fire weapons, the noise pings the radar. So that's something to be aware of while playing the game. So I'm going to go ahead and head over here. Oh, might as well get a couple more things. So canned food. And food is definitely a factor in this game as well. My little floaty robot thing, I thought there was somebody following me. So food, if you look down at my energy bar, which is the yellow one, it's only half full. What I should do is eat some food, which is the F key right now. So as you see, my energy is all the way up to full strength now, which makes a huge difference.
I need you to find it. I have marked a location on your map. Investigate this site.
So in the game, you find these cases that have weapons above them. It will drop various weapons, random drops. Whenever you kill a player or an NPC, they may have random drops as well. Scrap helps you build items, which we'll talk about in a bit. They actually go over the item creation in this tutorial, so we'll go ahead and
You can find more of these strategic resource caches.
so these right here are the cache that you need to unlock to get the items to collect to extract them off the planet. So it drops all these pieces, and they'll automatically pick up when you're not full, when you don't have a full load of them, and then your two other teammates can pick them up as well. And then you have these little berry trees that you could pick berries from. And as you see, they drop all over the place. They don't auto pick up, so you just run over and click E to pick them up.
I'm reading a storm funnel, Valora. You need to get inside before your soft organic body freezes to death.
So as you can see, it does incorporate the slide, which doesn't use any energy when you're doing it. So that's a good thing to remember, like sliding down hills. And I can do a pretty long slide down that hill. Now this is the storm that I was talking about. Once you're in this storm, your cold level drops quickly, and what you need to do is you need to find shelter quickly as well. If not, you can start freezing, and once you start freezing, you start losing hit points and stuff. So a shelter like this will stop the freezing process. As you can see, I'm still very cold. Oh, I am still freezing, so...
The storm is passing. You must always keep warm. Go locate a hearth. Storms extinguish all fires. You must take the time to relight one.
So they're talking about this fire right here. And you just hold E to light it. And these are throughout the map as well. And you can stand by them to heat yourself up. But as you can see down at the bottom left, my cold bar is at full.
To upgrade your weapon, enabling Keeper crafting module.
So right here she's talking about crafting. So I want to craft my class weapon. So the scrap that I collected, I could start crafting my weapon with. So what I'm going to do is click the C button. As you see right here, it will give me this option, and I'm going to go ahead and craft it and drop my the submachine gun because don't need it.
Keeper crafting initiated. Crafting takes time. The more complex the item, the longer it takes.
So it does take time, so you got to be aware of that if you're crafting. You're only going to have one
They're
weapon.
a great source of flavor on the blade. You must defend your keeper while it works.
So now I'm going to
Your
put my shield up
ability will be most useful
as I'm
here.
harvesting this.
Now would be a good time to use your shield.
And this will block like arrows and other weapons from outside, but once they get inside, it does not protect you.
Very good. This area's produced enough data. Time to bring it home.
And when you kill the NPCs or players, like I said, they do drop items, which are those things that were laying on the ground, like right here. Gonna go ahead and take the grenade. That puts it in your third weapon slot.
Gathering data is your primary objective. Seek it, protect it, take it if you must. I reward those who bring the most data back to me.
So there's the dropship coming in, and that is what you have to get to end your game. But the problem is if you're playing on a server with a full server, you got 57 other people, if they're still alive, trying to get to that. You do not take any jump damage in the game, so jumping off large cliffs will not do any damage to you. So there are two ways to get into this. There's this portion of the dropship which uses your little guy right there to engage it, and that leaves you open to defend yourself. And I'll show you the other area where you can also get in once this opens up. So that unlocked the dropship right there, so I could go in right there. So this dropship has multiple entrances. So here's the other style of entrance right here, which is a hatch. And this is manually open. As you can see, I'm standing out in the open. It doesn't take as long, but again, I'm standing out in the open to open that hatch. And so it's got two of the main entrances and two hatches. And during a multiplayer match, that means players can enter in at any location as long as they get opened. And then you got to get to this core thing to initiate the launch. And up here is a little defendable area.
3, 2, 1.
And this is the tutorial for the game. This is your first mission. And again, gives you just a very basic understanding of the game. So hopefully this is video is interesting to you guys, and you know what, I think I'm gonna start playing some more and recording more of this. It is a survival style game. It is a battle royale style survival game. So yeah, I look forward to playing this some more and making some more videos for everyone. So hopefully you like it. If you have any questions or anything about what you just saw, ask below. I will definitely find out for you if I don't know the answers, which I probably won't because, again, I'm still very new at this game. But hey, once again, this is Magic Flying Potato, and you guys have fun out there exploring this extremely cold planet. I am Oot.